politicians and public policy, theologians and doctrines, journalists and newspapers, artists and art, every day aim to influence and cultivate a society mitigated of hunger, war, hardship, a utopia. Many people have proposed that they know how to create this society, but all propositions can be simplified into two categories. The first seeks to create a utopia through technology, through reason and facts. The second seeks to create a utopia by going back into a more primitive and a more simple society. The first seeks bliss in the expansion of the new, technology that improves and expands its predecessor, psychology that understands our most converted thoughts, and science that emphasizes reason. Art shapes society as much as it reflects it. In the world of the surrealists, this utopia is prevalent. They were inspired by Freud and sought to explore the unconsciousness. In the work of purism, the want for a world based on future technology is also seen. They created aesthetics that reflected machine-made objects, with clean lines, perfect form, and mathematical clarity. This is seen in the work Three Women. He creates a contemporary version of the classic motif of the monumental nude. He attempts to show viewers, by contemporizing it, that it is through technology that society will find harmony. However, it is the second theory of creating utopias that has been the most prevalent in the last 2 centuries of art. It is the idea of going back into or creating a simpler society. This is most easily noticed in the work of the Dadists. They thought that logic and technology were responsible for the First World War, and sought to replicate primitive societies. Some used their art to replicate nature through chance. Other Dadists sought to provoke people out of their technological world. Although not all theories purely or overtly represented the idea of going back into a simpler society, a viewer can still find hints of a nostalgia of simplicity in all art movements. Even though realism was rooted in science and facts, it showed that beauty is before the eyes, not in the brain, in truth, not in dreams. Cubism had primitive roots. In Picasso's 3 Lays of Avignon, 2 of the heads took their influence from African masks. Jean-Michel Basquiat, who had Haitian lineage, reclaimed these primitive influence faces from the Eurocentric art world to tell again the narrative of the black man. It is through art that people are most effectively able to express, persuade, and experiment with what society could be.